Hello everyone, it's John, and I'm going to talk about one of my favourite role-playing games that I haven't played for yonks. Tunnels and Trolls. Yes, by far. Yes, I know a lot of people think it's quirky and it's silly, but look, for a simple role-playing game that is easy to get into and just a lot of fun, this, you can't get any better. For a game that has, I guess, the most in the way of solo adventures, I could be wrong. This certainly has a lot. But look, I think, I guess this was one of the ones besides D&D that was, well, no, because RuneQuest, Empire of the Battle Throne, yeah, look, this was one of my core role-playing games in the early days. Anyway, let's go have a look at what is in this box. And look, I just love this game. Right, let's look at Tunnels and Trolls from Flying Buffalo, which also gives us monsters as well, because I found it when I opened up the box. But look, Tunnels and Trolls was one of those light-hearted role-playing games that my group of people enjoyed playing. It was just, yeah, look, it was just meant to be a fun game to play. And I can remember having lots of correspondence with some people in Melbourne who were D&D purists who thought that Tunnels and Trolls was a nonsense role-playing game and did not deserve the time of day. And you know, they're entitled to their opinion, and my opinion of the noddy elite in Melbourne is well known. But anyway, this was supposedly the box set. Now, I did have an original set of Tunnels and Trolls, but sadly my copy went bye-bye in one of my flooding events. So I've only got my old box set, which was the 5th, according to this, the 5th edition rule book, which is interesting because according to this, it is the 5th edition. Yes, all right, I'll take it back. It is the 5th edition. And look, it's sadly one of those books that I can't really open because of the way how the spine is done. But it's a look, I love the game because it is simple. It just works on, I believe, I can't remember now, die 6. Look, I haven't played this game since the early 80s, and I liked it more in the fact that it was built for solitaire play more than anything else. Even though we did play it as an adventure, but certainly the solitaire adventures were the ones that really appealed to me anyway, certainly when I was a lot younger. The spells were just, you know, I just like some of the spells, you know, Mind Pox, Zing'em. What was some of the other ones? Glue You, you know, reminded me a bit of some of the spells from RuneQuest. You know, they were, you know, take that, you fiend. Hocus Pocus. Yeah. It's a lot of good memories, I think, associated with this game, just for the fun level, you know, and that's what this game is. A lot of fun, and again, you can make of this game what you can with really any system. It's the role playing that you get out of it So you got with this a solo dungeon, which was Buffalo Castle, came in this box set. So it was solo. Now I noticed too that I think it was Humble Bundle or Bundle of Holding. I can't, Bag of Holding or whatever it is. I keep getting them mixed up. But they recently had a Tunnels and Trolls package, which I obtained. So I managed to pick up a lot of the stuff that I missed out on. But yeah, so that included that. Then there were these, which included in there were some pre-rolled characters. So you had some pre-rolled characters there that you could take. So that I thought was quite good. You just had to give them names. And then you had the Dungeon of the Bear, which was quite good. And there were quite a few levels for Dungeon of the Bear. But, yeah. Yeah, I was quite pleased when I acquired this some time ago. But yeah, that was the 5th edition, and of course at the time, thankfully, while I may have lost my 1st edition of Tunnels and Trolls, thankfully I did not lose this 2nd printing of Monsters, which is where you play the monsters instead of people. And it is, as you can see, in fairly good nick, and still in its original format of the spiral binding, and that, because I noticed that with the PDF bundle that I think was whatever the bundle was that they had on, either Humble Bundle or Bag of Holding or whatever it is, they had the edition they've got has got a whole heap of notes, and that I think on the edition that they have. But this one is quite pleased. My edition is still, a little bit of marking due to time, but I'm still happy, still with me after all these years, and that's a little bit of marking, but yeah. No, the old Shadow Jack from Jack Vance's. So once again, a lot of crossover. And that was one of my first games that I got from, I think, Military Sims back in the day. It was old Goblin Lake. Yeah. And then there was the character sheets. So I've got a whole heap of character sheets I've never used. So that's that. And then there was the Sea of Mystery, one of the few solos, because I lost a lot of them, sadly. And I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but we got rain coming through here, and but yeah. Anyway, that is my Tunnels and Trolls. Lots of fun memories associated with this game, and it will always remain in my collection. So if you've played it, let me know what your thoughts are. So till next time, signing off, the Honourable John.